This right here is a tiny little glass bowl. And this is an O&F flat nano with a base. And today we're gonna be building the smallest aquascape in the world. Well, maybe not in the world, I'm not really sure what the smallest aquascape looks like. Actually, I think I do have an idea of what it looks like. But we're not gonna talk about that. Obviously, no fish are gonna be going in here. So yeah, let's get to it. Also, fun fact, just like me, this is also from Taiwan. How cool is that? All right, we have a small glass bowl with some dirt in it. So that concludes the build, and thank you so much for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe. I'm just kidding. Obviously, yeah, we need to put some hardscape in here, so let's get to it. Okay, so I heard online that supposedly if you buy a box of white cheddar Cheez-Its, there is driftwood that comes with it. It's like a hidden feature. I highly doubt it's... What the... We have what appears to be a bunch of dried super glue and dried moss all over the driftwood. But do not worry, it's nothing that we can't handle. We're just gonna scrape it off with a razor blade. All right, so the razor blade is sort of working. I'm able to get the moss off of here, but yeah, that glue is not wanting to budge. Let's try something else. Also, while I'm at it and I have this multi-tool out, I'm gonna cut off this little knob here. I did end up trying to put this piece in the glass bowl, and I found an orientation that I liked, but this knob was problematic, and I'm just gonna remove the section entirely, and then we can put this entire piece of driftwood in the bowl the way that I want it to. So yeah, let's get this cut off. All right, hard part is done. Let's give this a shot. Nice. Okay, that looks sick. Okay, this is looking really awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I love the way that the driftwood sort of keeps the aqua soil on the back, so we don't have to worry about it flattening out. But yeah, this is looking a little wobbly, so let's fix that. I'm folding it over itself to create like a little platform, and I'm hoping we can just wedge this under the bowl to kind of shim it ever so slightly. It's looking a lot better. Okay, so our plant of choice for the foreground is Anubias Petite. Love the way this plant looks. We have it wrapped up in a damp paper towel just to keep it wet. So this is going to be a little finicky to get in there. I don't know if you've noticed, but this scape is pretty small. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the driftwood out, and we're just going to glue this onto the driftwood, put the driftwood back inside. So let's get to it. All right, we got our driftwood out of here. Let's see what the best configuration is. Definitely gonna probably cut the roots on here just to make it easier on myself, but yeah, that looks cool, I'm not gonna lie. But screw it, let's just full send. Let's just get this glued on here, and hopefully I don't mess anything up. Oh, that was a lot of glue. So I'm spraying this to not only keep the plant hydrated, but spraying super glue with water actually makes it activate quicker. So honestly, I kind of want to put this one like kind of right here. Like I don't want to put it too close to this other one because I want it to look like two separate plants, but I like the way they look bunched up close to each other. So yeah, let's go ahead and attach this here. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. Time to wipe off my desk because I'm... What the hell was that? Alright, time to wipe off my desk because, yeah, I was just spraying straight up water on my desk next to my keyboard. Probably not the best idea. So I was doing a water change in one of my tanks, and I just kind of found this chilling in one of my tanks, just freely floating around. I think we can put it like right here. That'll look pretty cool. This plant, I believe, is called Buce Kir Royale or something like that. Yeah, that looks wonderful. What a beautiful plant. Let me glue it on. Okay, so this is looking pretty cool, and I want to slope all this aqua soil back. I messed it up when I took the driftwood out to glue the plants on, so let's get the aqua soil back in the back. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything too crazy. Basically, I'm just going to take this out, and just going to do that. Yeah, all right. Put this back in here, and it should just kind of fall into place. And during the entire filming process of this video, I'm pretty much just spraying this like every 5 seconds. So this scape is actually looking pretty solid, but there's one problem. As you can see, we have some Anubias Nana Petite leaves that are sticking out of the top of the bowl, and yeah, we need to make sure that we keep these hydrated, or else those leaves are going to dry out and just kind of die off. So this right here is some sort of athletic fabric, whatever, that I got from the craft store, and the employee told me that it has water wicking capabilities, so I guess we'll find out. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so the idea here is that this water wicking fabric, the bulk of it will be in the water, and then I'll hang it over this hardscape onto the rhizome. Hopefully that works. Press it in with some tweezers. And I'm hoping that that will more or less keep everything hydrated. Alright, so we're like halfway through this project. It's looking awesome, and my apologies for all the glare. This glass really isn't that high quality, and it's hard to shoot bowls, actually, so I've noticed. What's next is we need to put some background plants in here. Alright, we're at the infamous shrimp generator tank. You know this tank. It's been featured on the channel many times, but we have options here. Excuse me, little guy. So we have Rotala. We'll grab some of that. Can't go wrong. Take a look at these two dudes chilling. Look at them. They're so derpy looking. Alright, so we're back at the project station, and we have some Rotala, and what's next is we're just going to try to plant it all in the background without knocking anything over. So I'm kind of just bunching up the Rotala cuttings in like groups of 3. Oh man, this is difficult. Oh my god. And once again, be sure to keep your plants hydrated. Okay, so this is looking super cool so far, but there's just something a bit off about it. There's no distinction between the foreground and the background, and that's just because there's aqua soil throughout, and the aqua soil sort of matches the color of the driftwood, and as you know, remember the driftwood is sort of dividing the background from the foreground, so let's put some sand in the foreground, and that should help bring a sense of scale to this drastically. Alright, we got some sand here. It's been pre-rinsed and everything, to the best of my ability anyway. And yeah, the goal is to try to create a little beach effect here, so let's give it a shot. I'm trying to use a spoon for this, oh, that's actually working pretty well. It's like actually easier to see in here now, because there's actually a distinction between the foreground and the background now. Before it was like, you couldn't really see what was going on, but this is kind of clearing things up, if you will. Meticulously, one by one, we'll add the rocks. This is so cool. I love this. This makes me very happy. I'm glad I'm doing this. Okay, so we're super close to being done, but there's like one more thing that we have to do. Well, maybe a couple more things, but yeah, we're close to being done. This right here is sphagnum moss, and we're going to use it to cover up the water-wicking fabric that we placed over the Anubias earlier. So not only does sphagnum moss help just make things more aesthetically pleasing and more natural looking, but it should keep this hydrated more and actually help out the water-wicking fabric and trap moisture in. Yeah, and on top of this sphagnum moss, we're going to put some Christmas moss as well. So to be completely honest, I have no experience growing Christmas moss immersed. So this is the first time, and hopefully it works. Now all we need to do is just clean up our stuff and fill it up. And there you have it, everyone. The smallest aquarium bowl I've ever made. Hope you all enjoy. Furthermore, let me know what you all think. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.